How long do you think it would take you to memorize a deck of 52 cards in order? 5 minutes? An hour? A day? What about 2 decks of cards in order? I bet you were thinking nowhere near 18 seconds, which is the current world record for memorizing a deck of cards. You also might be thinking, is that even humanly possible? Well, there is, and just like you, I also never knew that there was a such thing as the US Memory Championship. The competition happens every year with events such as the memorization of names and faces, numbers, random words, poetry, and cards. In the book Moonwalking with Einstein, Joshua Furr covers every aspect of memory and how it affects the way we not only remember things, but how it works. The 3 main topics throughout the book were the history and science of memory, tricks and methods to remembering everything, and the road to the US Memory Championship. The book was not only a biography of Josh and his road to winning a Memory Championship title, he wanted to show people that anyone can improve their memory. He didn't even know the championship existed until he had to write an article on it, which sparked his interest. Josh gives the reader lots of information to really show them that memory is a very important tool to humanity that can't be forgotten about. Although here it might appear that Josh is kind of a weird guy, he's actually pretty normal. He's 34 years old, graduated from Yale University, and is a journalist focusing on science. In 2006, he accidentally won the US Memory Championship. He was on many best-selling lists for this book, has given a TED Talk, and is a very well-known journalist. I would definitely recommend this book to anyone that is interested in psychology, the history of memory, or someone that just wants to use world-renowned methods for memorization on their next exam. But I would only give it 4 out of 5 stars. It was a very awesome and interesting book, but a couple things could be improved on. Josh did a really good job of showing that anyone could improve their memory, as he was a college graduate still living in his parents' basement doing freelance jobs, but he eventually went on to have the best memory in the nation. The biggest problem with the book, though, was that it tended to drag on and get boring on topics that didn't need to be elaborated on. Moonwalking with Einstein was a very well-written and reliable book. There were pages and pages of notes and a bibliography in the back of the book. Josh is also a journalist with a degree, so he knows that in order to be a good writer, you have to be truthful. He also talked to many different people and looked into a lot of sources to keep the book unbiased. Overall, this book was very engaging, insightful, and very credible. And it's definitely one of the #1 books on Mrs. Hope's bookshelf. Thanks for watching!
Created using Powtoon.